Hey, and good late afternoon, everybody. This is meteorologist Greg Majeski here with an update here on the Weather Nerds YouTube page. And if you come into this broadcast live or if you're coming afterwards, if you could do me a favor, please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and go ahead and leave me a comment or give me a thumbs up down below. It really helps with the algorithm as I'm starting to do with more of these live broadcasts that I hope to do here over time here to kind of bring you up to date whenever we have active weather going on. And right now we're watching a storm that hasn't taken hold just yet, but it will be as we head through the overnight hours on your Christmas Eve and going into Christmas days. We're going to have some folks going to have a really nice looking white Christmas, to say the least, as we go in the next 12 hours or so. So taking a little zoom in here, you can see what's kind of going on. Definitely see that pretty pronounced with that frontal system right here. Look at the temperatures here out ahead of it, as we've got temperatures there sitting in the 50s out ahead of this front. You see the 50s up on this side, but on the back side, obviously, of that frontal system, you're seeing temperatures here in the 30s. And you're seeing that light snow there through Fargo and then coming back through areas of Nebraska and through the foothills of Colorado. Not amounting to a whole lot just yet, but don't worry, this storm system hasn't gotten cranking just yet, as we're going to see some pretty active weather here as we go through the next few hours or so. Now, looking at the current watches and warnings, those areas there in orange, those are in fact blizzard warnings, folks. Yeah, we're talking about some very rough conditions that we're expecting here for tomorrow, especially with some very gusty winds. As this low pressure, it's cut off. It's going to be kind of strengthening here, and it's going to have a nice little cold core with it, and that's what's going to be setting up the snow potential there across areas of South Dakota, Nebraska, and just some of the areas there across some parts of Colorado. It's really not a whole lot there, but really the bulk of it's going to be there across Nebraska. This low is just going to be spinning off toward just to the east of there, over near Iowa, and made things kind of problematic. So here's the latest North American model here, the NAM model here. As I'll go ahead and step you through this through time here. So let's go ahead and pause this right here. We're going to step you through here as we head toward Christmas morning. So notice there's not a whole lot of activity there after midnight, but as we go into the morning hours, early morning, going toward dawn, you're seeing some pretty good snows there starting to set up there across areas of Nebraska, southern South Dakota, right through here. So again, you got that in there. You got a little bit of this orange in here. This is kind of a sleet, maybe a little freezing rain kind of mixed in here with that. You see this blue in here. This is the cold core kind of wrapping in around this area of low pressure. It's going to become one big cold low here. It's going to become what we call stacked. It's going to be pretty cold low that's going to kind of set up through here as we go through the day on Christmas. So again, let me step you forward with this. I skipped ahead a little bit. I apologize for that. So let's go ahead and step through this here, going through the day on Christmas Day. Just snowing in buckets, and you see those lines of equal pressure. Those are isobars. I mean, you see them packed in there like that. You get some very gusty winds. So you're looking at gusty winds of over 40 miles per hour. So you're going to get a lot of drifting and gusting of the snow there. Got to be some snow drifting around a little bit as we go through the period there. So I keep hitting ahead on that. So you see that snow that's going to sit there. The low is just going to spin around in a big circle. It's literally doing a bit of a circle here. It's just going to kind of circling around into a big circle right in there. And you see the snows will kind of back itself into these other areas here, across areas of even sneaking back into Wyoming and Colorado and Nebraska again with the snows as we go through the day, going to late in the day, going into the next day, the 26th. So this is actually going into Tuesday here. And it's just going to sit there and then to finally start to move on out, maybe bring some snow showers or flurries there into areas of Missouri as we go into Wednesday, and then it just kind of drifts off toward the south. So that's something to watch here for the south. It's not going to be a big deal, but I wouldn't be surprised to see some snow showers and snow flurries here getting into North Alabama, North Georgia, and Tennessee as we progress, say, maybe into the 29th. Wouldn't shock me in the least to say that whatsoever. Let's go ahead and take a look at the snow totals again. So we'll go ahead and get the latest update on this as we go switch over here to the snow total map here. And I'm just going to go ahead and take you through this again as we're going through Christmas Day. So this is going through Christmas Day from Christmas morning. Early morning, that's about 4 in the morning right there, 3 in the morning. So you see the snow's just piling up throughout the day. And then by the time we get into late in the day, by the time we get to about 6 o'clock or so, local time, you see these areas here, 8, 11 inches, 12 inches. This purple area is 6 inches plus. So you got a nice little bullseye, some pretty heavy snows there across the area. Now, this is not just a one-day event. It's going to take a few days. Look at the snow kind of backing up as that low kind of retrogrades backwards. You're seeing the snow kind of spreading back, coming from the east, going back to the west. It's something you don't see very often, to say the least, there, with the snows kind of spreading across areas of Dakotas, coming back into Colorado, kind of extreme northern Kansas with this thing. And then it finally starts to move, and you see some of that snow kind of breaking out there out ahead of here, down toward areas of Missouri, maybe sneaking into Arkansas just a little bit as we go through the day, and going to heading toward about midnight, going in from the 28th and into the 29th of December. So kind of a long event with this. It's going to take a couple days for this to clear on out across areas of Nebraska and South Dakota and parts of Kansas. It's definitely going to be a bit of a travel headache for anybody having any travel plans in there. Looks like it should avoid the Denver airport. I don't think we're going to have any major problems there in Denver as we go through the next few days. But generally, you're seeing again just a situation where just folks just enjoy the day. It's going to be snowy. A lot of people off work anyway, so it definitely not a huge event and not covering a whole lot of areas, but something that's kind of unique, because I'll be honest with you, I don't think I can't recall last time I saw a cutoff load that dumped that kind of snow in a short amount of time. Let's take a look at some of the cameras. I do have some cameras here to show you here. Lincoln, Nebraska. This is one of the areas that's going to get hit pretty good there, and there's nothing in that area just yet. Kind of a rainy day there right now so far. Kearney, that's another area looking to get some snow later, but again, this is going to be coming in toward Christmas Day, when that snow will start to fall. Rapid City, South Dakota, they will also see the snows coming in as we head toward tomorrow. So it'll be interesting to see, as comparison, when I do this update for tomorrow morning, what the conditions look like as the sun starts to come up across these areas, coming in on Christmas Day. It's kind of a neat thing to have a Christmas Day and have that snows coming on in there. Grand Forks had a little bit of snow earlier. You can see a little bit of snow there on the ground, but getting some breaks in the clouds currently there with some sunshine. Just looks like a light dusting. Didn't really get a whole lot out of that from what fell earlier in the day. So anyway, it's coming back to me here right now. Again, we're looking at a pretty potent little storm system, a blizzard in a kind of a fairly confined area right in here. Definitely one of those days across areas in Nebraska you just want to stay inside, watch some football, have some meals, and just kind of take it easy until the storm system kicks on. It's going to take it about 2 days to clear on out of that part of the country, but once it does, things should begin to improve in time. Okay, that's going to be my update here for this evening. I might do one more before late tonight. I'll see how things are evolving tonight, but I definitely will do one for you guys first thing in the morning. And again, if you're catching this live as a recorded a little bit later, if you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. New to the YouTube universe, we're getting this page going here. I'm getting a little better every day learning my software and learning little things that I can do to kind of improve the product. So just hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading new content or doing a live broadcast, and give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. All right, that's your update for now. We'll see you guys either late tonight. I'll kind of play it by ear, see how things are going, but I definitely will see you first thing tomorrow morning on Christmas morning. Till then, Merry Christmas to you. Happy Christmas Eve, I guess you could say. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you guys a little bit later. Have a good night.